Hello. So this is a new segment I'm doing, and today I'm not alone. But let's go straight into our craft. And who am I with today? Who are you?
Sarah, wait,
Sarah.
I didn't realize Ourcraft. I thought it was Fun World. What happened? Did I miss something on
Yeah,
Just
it's
Marius?
it's a different world. Like this is for my interview series, which will probably be named Diary of a GhostEO.
No,
Diary of a GhostEO.
no.
It's popular. It's popular on YouTube. I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
There's this
first
guy
question.
called C, and he's calling his Diary of a CEO. Pretty funny. All right.
Okay.
First question. What are we talking about today?
Should I talk about the packages I just received?
Is that what do you want to talk about? Or you want to?
You can add a picture. Wait, where's the ghost? Do you add it on afterwards?
No, it's on my here. Like this
Oh,
is
okay, okay, okay.
OBS.
Oh,
It's
okay,
in
I see, I
there.
see. Okay. So I can talk about them, and then we can add a photo of it in the corner.
Okay, I thought we were going to talk about Nazis, but okay.
No. So I bought a dress from this brand called Mirror Palais
Ooh,
and Mirror Palais.
yeah, that's nice. But look, there's a before we open
Yeah.
this. Look, there's like a. This is completely new. I'm in the terrible biome, I think. It's kind of cool. Look, there's a sand castle. And the bunny! Oh my god, we're back in the bunny!
It's cute. Is it only one color?
What?
Do they only have one color of the bunnies?
I don't know anything about Minecraft. I've only been playing this for, I don't know, 100 hours. But I've always seen them in this color. Look, it loves
I
me!
want a pet so bad.
Yeah, I know. I can't hit it. I can't pet it. Look, I could trade with these.
Oh.
Okay, this is
So,
not ideal. Well, you can talk about your
so I
thing.
just got 2 packages in the mail, and one is from Mirror Palais, and it's this dress called the supermodel dress.
Oh, nice.
And I had to decide between the cherry red and pistachio.
Cherry red lipstick.
Yeah. And the thing is, I've been going back and forth for ages, and I think cherry red would have been great for Valentine's Day, but it's sold out anyway, so I wouldn't get it for Valentine's Day.
So I think technically it's not a decision if there's only one,
No, but I could wait.
I guess.
Okay, but I decided to get the pistachio because it matches more of my clothes. So practicality queen, and I got pistachio. And then the other thing I got, I mean, the thing is, I don't need to open it because it'll be a picture in the video, and
Yeah, you can take
know.
a really nice photo and then you can put it in the upper right corner. And I will not do that. You can
No, I
right
thought
now
just
not
use
see
a,
it.
use a product photo.
Oh yeah, I guess that would be even
Yeah.
easier. Look, an armadillo.
It looks really weird. I feel like they could have done that better.
I don't know. I
It's
think it's
not
pretty good.
cute.
Anyways, I'm probably going to die because I don't.
And
have
the other
anything.
item I got is a purple corset from the brand Scarlet Gask, which is a British brand, and it was on sale, and it was really cute. Remember, I asked you to choose between two.
I don't remember.
There's a purple one and a pink one, and the pink one was on like 30% off sale or something like that, and
And I chose that one, right?
no, the pink one was 30% off, and the purple no. The pink one was 50% off, and the purple one was like 30. But we both agreed the purple is much better. So
Oh, okay. So I will also not put a photo of that up.
no, you will.
Okay. Look, there's lava. I'm really screwed. I don't have anything. I think I'll die once it is night. But okay.
Mm.
Ooh, some sort of tower thing.
I like it. It's kind of like you went through what do you call it? Because it's kind of like our road trip.
Yeah, it's like
You know-
Rocky Mountains. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I started in Death Valley, and now I'm like in. I don't actually know what it's called, but like the
When you go
red
into
stuff.
it's like going from Arizona into New Mexico, right?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
colors are like that. I want to do another road trip. Ow, my jaw. Ow, ow, ow.
This is live television.
Oh,
This like
Oh god, that
fuck
was
it, we're doing it
so
live.
painful. Just sometimes I don't know what happens. I get spasm in the right side and like I bite my tongue and it's just agonizingly painful just for a second. Anyways, so I want to do another road trip
No.
and it'll be fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Me too, actually. I don't know if I want to go to a completely different part of the US this time, or
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so didn't you want to talk about some topic?
What are you doing? This can be the fashion one.
Okay.
So you should talk about what clothes you're into lately.
I'm into
Sorry,
lately.
that sounds like such a stupid sentence. Because if you say what clothes, it really, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the word? It kind of diminishes, the art
Yeah,
itself.
fashion sounds sophisticated, and clothes sounds like
The product.
pedestrian.
No, but clothes sounds like it's just something you buy, whereas fashion or style sounds like, an art form, right? Something creative, something fun, right? Don't you think? Like, what clothes are you into? It's like, oh, I'm into a t-shirt. Like, no.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really into a t-shirt right now, anyways. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Okay, so this is the fashion one. I think. Okay, I wanted to do a fashion one with you, yeah.
Yeah.
And I had like a bunch of questions laid out. Actually, just one, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's fashion all about? What's that? What's the point of it? Explain to me. Ooh, bunny.
Just depends on the person, right? I think it's interesting because some people, it's more about okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Jeff Bezos' wife. This is a perfect segue to start talking about
I
her.
don't know her name,
Lauren
but she was at
Sanchez, right?
all right.
So I feel like
She was in the inauguration.
yeah. So I feel like for a lot of people, there's more about clothes are meant for certain
People.
professions, people, situations. It's kind of like we're all supposed to be in uniform all the time.
Right.
And that there's appropriate clothes for her to wear. And it's not really meant to be about self-expression. It's meant to be about conforming to the expectation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you can contrast how Ivanka Trump dresses, right? Now that she's trying to appeal to conservatives, she dresses differently. I don't think she's actually
It's not working out for her.
no, some of the outfits are. Some of the outfits are nice, but there's this one time, do you remember where was she where she wore this big pink princess dress and it was not giving what she thought it was giving, right? It was not like
I don't think I've seen a picture of it.
it's the one where she's trying to no, okay. You will know when I tell you this. So there's these politicians talking and she's trying to get in the conversation.
Oh my God, that was years ago. I remember there was
I'm
like
pretty sure-
Christine Lagarde and stuff like that, and like it. I mean, it basically looked like they were talking. I don't remember what they were talking about. Like three very powerful people, right? Like and like people that got there by being like cutthroat and winning at university and then winning in the business world or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then she said something, and it looked like someone had just farted in the thing. Like they were just quietly sitting there, like it's like the worst thing happened to them just now. And it was just like it went down like a lead balloon, right?
Yeah.
It was very
embarrassing because it was kind of like you could tell that she's trying to be involved and they're trying to be polite, but obviously she doesn't belong in the situation she's trying to push herself into. But also the dress she was wearing, usually I feel like she tries to dress a certain way to appeal to people.
Yeah.
And the dress just wasn't working either. It was kind of like adding, if it's the dress I'm remembering, it was just very, I don't know, it just didn't work. But now people are talking about what Lauren Sanchez wore to the inauguration, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of discussion about it because she basically wore a lace bralette with like a white blazer over the top.
Yeah.
It was quite a revealing outfit.
Mark Zuckerberg famously looked at her cleavage.
Yeah. So it was quite a revealing outfit. And people were talking about how this is inappropriate. And then someone else made a comment or a statement saying this is like a power play for her because she's dressing how she wants to dress, how she always has dressed. Even from her news reporter days, she had that style, right?
Yeah.
And what the outfit is saying is like, well, I'm Lauren Sanchez and I can wear whatever I want and I belong here, which I think is a very good point about how there's, you know what I mean? What clothes mean to her is different than what clothes mean to Ivanka Trump.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, like, oh, okay, no, I mean, I understand. That makes a good point. Like, she's kind of like, okay, I was actually thinking about a slightly different thing. Oh God, I can see trees in the far off distance. Is great. But I was thinking about like sincerity and authenticity, right? And profilicity. Those things we were always talking about.
A bit much.
But I try to make it. But like, I don't know how to make this point. But like, I feel like for some people, right? Like it's like, okay, so sincerity is like you sincerely go off. You're like you become your identity, right? Like you become like what you're meant to be, in the sense of like, oh, I'm a police officer or whatever, or like in Ivanka Trump's case, right? It's like, oh, I'm supposed to be like this person, and she's kind of trying to portray a
Yeah.
specific thing that's like it's not her
Yeah.
reality,
Yeah.
right? And like this Lauren Sanchez or whatever, it's like she's more authentic. She's kind of like herself
Yeah.
in a way, if you think about it, right? She's kind of like, I am. This is who I am, and I can be this too, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like,
I feel like that
yeah.
whole framework, I would need to think about it a lot more. It's kind of yeah, it's difficult.
I feel like the framework doesn't quite fit with what I was saying. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of an interesting difference between them.
What are you doing right now?
I'm trying to get some wood so I don't die tonight.
Oh, I see, I see.
But it's pretty late now. Yeah. So, but I guess this is kind of like the thing, like, passion can be self-expression.
Yeah. Or it can be
But, yeah.
a strategy for certain things. And then, especially women public figures, like female public figures, it becomes a way of expressing yourself, but also becomes incredibly important. Like if you look at what the royals wear, it gets picked apart so much, and they don't really have much leeway in what they can say, right? Like they can't have political opinions. Everything is through, what do they call it? What do they call the institution of the royal family?
Oh, the firm, I think.
Yeah, everything is going through the firm. And so like Meghan Markle said in that documentary, the clothes became a way for her to express herself. And yeah,
I mean,
it becomes really important, even though most people aren't going to pick up on like what she's doing and why. It's still something she has in her control.
yeah. And I feel like that's also like what a lot of people find then annoying, right? Where they're like, oh, it's actually flaunting or it's going against the tradition, or it's,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
controlling what people can wear is also an avenue for powerful people to put to use their power, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's kind of like in, oh, jeez.
When there's some times in history where like common folk were not allowed to wear like vibrant colors, and also it depends on how much things cost and whatever. It becomes like status symbols and
Yeah, I mean, I guess like in capitalism, it also still happens this way, right? Like the differentiating factor is like the money that you have, right? And so like no one's really is not allowed to wear whatever they want in like a free, democratic, blah 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 capitalist society. But also, not everyone can wear Louis Vuitton and can wear whatever, like brands they want, or like.
Oh, did you know France has ruled that luxury brands can't destroy their stock anymore?
I have heard that, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's some update to it. I saw someone talking about it.
I wonder what that's going to mean.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
But what's the story? Yeah.
The reason they're doing that, right, is because they've made the calculation that the profits are higher to overproduce and to burn the stock than it would be to underproduce.
Right.
Yeah, they just make that calculation.
Well, it's kind of like if they sell all of it, like then their brand is kind of watery. Like no one cares for it, right?
No, because the point is they could produce a lot less.
Yeah.
And that would protect the brand too, but it just wouldn't be as profitable as overproducing and then burning the stock that doesn't sell.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, I think sure.
It's like the idea is that because they can't know how much they're going to sell of it, it's just like, well, and it costs like, I don't know, $5 to make the bag.
No, okay, but yeah, I mean, it costs much less than. Someone's making these calculations and they've decided, it's better to overproduce than underproduce.
Right.
That's in the short term. I think that if you think about it in the long term,
okay,
it might be better to underproduce Because it's not just about exclusivity, it's also about how special the item feels. If there's not many of an item,
Right.
the demand goes crazy. I mean, just look at Sanrio. If they produce some special, like some keychain or whatever, and it's like limited to some event, people go nuts, right? And
Yeah.
it's not necessarily expensive, it's just because there's not many of them.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I was actually thinking of this the whole wrong way. I misunderstood why they're overproducing. Like
Yeah,
basically what
same.
you're saying is like because they sell it for such a big margin, it's like they want to sell every little piece they have,
Yeah,
right? But of course they don't want like unused stock or whatever. Like,
yeah.
all right, that was not unsurprising.
I mean, I think that all these brands should have much smaller collections.
Hmm.
Because it's starting to get weird. They're just churning so much stuff out. You know that no thought has gone into a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean they have like so much stuff though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, how many minutes have we been recording?
I don't know. Why you have no more ideas
No, I
about
just think that
16 minutes.
Oh, okay.
The perfect.
The perfect time?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why you want to quit here?
Yeah, yeah.
No more
No,
fashion?
yeah, no more fashion.
Okay, nothing
is
else
over.
to say. Yeah, fashion's
Yeah.
over. Okay, no one goes here anymore. Well, this wasn't Fun World, but I hope you enjoyed it anyways.
That sounded bad. This wasn't like it sounded like you were saying this wasn't fun, right? Like it just wasn't a great.
This was also Fun World?
Okay,
It's a different
it
Fun
wasn't
World.
Fun World, right?
It wasn't Fun World. No.
No
It was fun
hesitation.
without Fun World. All right. So I see you in the next one. Maybe we do this again. And you stay spoopy, friends. Bye. What's your catchphrase?
I don't have one yet.
Okay. Well, stay spoopy twice. Bye.